And welcome back to Raven's Nexus. Here we are with the newest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1170. And after the hype from last chapter, with everything of Harold summoning Jarl and Loki to attacking his own guards, to then tell the secrets to Loki, be like, you gotta be the one to eat the devil fruit and take me down. And just for that to, well, him to get to the devil fruit, and somebody or something threw the hammer at Ragnir at him. And, well, jumping right in from that. We currently have the cover page story. The cover page story is a reader request. Jimbei as a ticket clerk for an eel train serving bentos. I actually like this one. It looks like you have Robin as the parent, and you have you have Luffy, you have Sanji, you have Zoro and Usopp and Nami, all getting food. And immediately continuing off of the hammer's sneak attack, and you see Loki falling straight to his back, and the hammer cracking the wall, or not even the, and jumping straight into it, the hammer sneak attack. You have Loki falling straight to his back, and you have Ragnir crashing through the wall directly behind him. You have him gritting his teeth. Bastard! Who threw that hammer? Come out! Huh? There's gotta be someone here. Whatever. I have to eat the devil fruit. Chitter, chitter. Huh? And you hear chitter, squeak, squeak, crack, crack, crack. And the hammer attacks Loki again. With nobody. Is the hammer sentient? Whoa, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way that's that heavy. Your efforts are fruitful, Loki. Generations of rulers have watched over that devil fruit. Yet for centuries it has gone uneaten, not by choice, but because no one could eat it. Ragnir simply hasn't deemed anyone worthy. But with my current strength, you have Harold talking in his head. Pretty sure this is him being taken back over, so this isn't him. This is Emu Harold. This is God Knight Harold. And then instantly you see Shanks and Gabon cut him down. And Black Lightning. Well, can't tell if that's Conqueror's Hockey or if it's just regular armament, but bam! You have Shanks saying those wounds are already causing him a lot of pain. His healing abilities are struggling to keep up. Don't let up and he'll eventually be driven into a corner. Folks like him are weak to Conqueror's Hockey coding. Gabon? You dare oppose me? Grah. You bet. We can't let you run wild just because you've gone crazy. Harold going back and forth with Gabon. Gabon-san, you're familiar with the weakness of the Knights of God? I can't remember how many times they've tried to take you back. That red-haired boy, we know you have him. He looks just like our captain's son. Hand him over. Back then, I'd slice him up and we'd send him packing. Roger's crew fought them on the God Knights on the regular to keep Shanks protected. Now here's the real question. What did they know at that time for them to protect Shanks that much? Did they know about him being the prophesized child? Or were they just not wanting him to go back with the smug God Knights after what they seen on God Valley? Oh yeah, that's Somers. guy did mention something like that with Somers with an angry face. So, is that confirmation on how he's fought Somers in the past when Somers came to try to retrieve Shanks from Roger's crew? That's hilarious. Those were the days. Frankly, it's surprising that a fighting force like that originates from the Holy Land. Most celestial dragons are useless. Those guys consider themselves divine, living incendiary lives, and keeping, well, clear of our world. Meanwhile, my lives always given me the chills. You can call it that. Fate. Gabon-san, I want to save Harold. But you're the one who told me how hopeless it is once someone becomes a knight of God. I'm afraid Loki's our best bet. You have Loki talking to Ragnar. Don't make me repeat myself. Move it, Hammer. So you're basically a national treasure's guardian. How can you even move? What is going on? I am so over this. And he destroys his hammer, going toe to toe with Ragnar. Gah! My hammer! And you see Ragnar fall backwards, and a ball pop up on his head, and Ragnar's handle turns into a squirrel. Eek! Sheesh! Be gone! How are we supposed to end this? Well, honestly, I've never fought one who has Conquerors 2. So, do the God Knights not have Conquerors hockey? Like, they've got to be confirmed. Someone has to. Soldiers! Stop Harold! We can't allow him to get his hands on that devil fruit. Gah! And you see a bunch of soldiers falling as they're all slowly trying to stop Harold. Spears and swords poked through him as if he's a pincushion. You have the top of Ragnar's head, the hammer point, fully transformed into a squirrel, shaking his head next to the treasure chest as Loki's holding the devil fruit. Loki eats it. He has a disgusted face, and you can just see the slow transformation. His fingers elongate into claws. You see a mane pop up on its shoulders, and then it just gets silhouetted with white eyes in a shadow with a giant roar. And Ragnar Squirrel is all excited, squeak, squeak, with hearts around him. And you see a silhouette running through the castle. You see flames around Harold as he's slowly stabbing down the rest of his guards. Did you eat it, Loki? Show me its legendary power. As Harold gets sent flying straight back. Harold has an eye missing. His is that his left arm has two holes in it. And then you just see him get smacked across the face again. Sent straight to the floor. Another hole in the top of his head. But his eye is regenerated. You see a silhouette of two horns, a long neck, a long pointed face, two giant arms holding Harold by the face. And it just looks like he lets go. I knew it. Loki, you have the blood of a conqueror flowing inside you. Huh. Huh. You see Loki swinging the hammer up, pulling it back. Huh, huh. Hey, you've come back to your senses then. Huh. It won't last. Don't drop your guard. Look around. I'm beyond redemption anyway. You were being controlled. You weren't you. It's not quite. It's more like that thing. It's influencing my thoughts. I started considering myself a god. You have what it takes to lead Elbath. Try to get along more with your brother, though. You're the worst, you know that? Having your own son take your life. What kind of father does that? One last thing I almost forgot. I wanted to thank you about Ida. What are you? Burning down Alcohol Village didn't make her better, but I was touched by how much you loved her. And you see the arm slowly pop back up. Thud. Hurry! It's taking me over again. I'll never forgive you for making me do all the dirty work here. I love you too. And all you see outside the castle, a thunder strikes straight down as Loki hits Harold. In the next page, you see Loki directly hit straight to the chest, obliterating him into pieces. I don't know if that's him being blitzed or being shredded, like being thrown through a paper shredder, or if that's just the amount of lightning or hockey that's blasting around, because it's a mix of white and black mix. Loki, my dear son, the only thing that really matters is securing Elbath's future. You see a young Harold looking at Loki with a huge smile, and then you see a picture of all the children of Elbath. And you see Loki crying as he's finishing off Harold. Out of anybody in One Piece who deserves to destroy the world, Loki is the one. Hands down, this is one of the greatest chapters. I don't know about you, the emotional connection, the depth, the character building in a short time. This flashback, hands down, has to be one of the greatest things Oda has done. I want to see what Loki can do. I don't know about Hyrule, but we got Loki right now. I want to see what Loki can do. I don't want to hear any more of him needing to plea his case to Hyrule. They need to free him. Hashtag free my man Loki. On that note, I don't really think how much more there can be of the flashback, so I think next chapter might. I really do hope we get to see what Zoro Sanji are about to do to the emu. I want to see them pull up because they're the first Legion walking in towards them with a bunch of the giants being taken up on the skylift. So, I mean, can Loki fly? He's a giant. He might be able to pick everyone up. If he is a dragon, if he is Nidhogg, um, but I don't know what theory I can subscribe to. So I'm gonna keep myself posted and slowly hear what y'all are like typing out. If y'all could do me the huge favor, pop in them comments, give me some of your ideas, some of your theories, and what y'all think are going on. And on a final note, if y'all could do me one more huge favor, like the video if y'all enjoyed, subscribe to the channel for more future content because we're definitely covering more manga. Uh, right now we're just sitting with One Piece with my tight schedule. Other than that, I might jump into JJK, or I just might hardcore go through the rest of the manga, like from chapter one. If that's something y'all would be interested in, definitely subscribe. Other than that, y'all take it easy. I'm out. Deuces.